What's going on, guys? Cigar Rants here, just ranting while smoking a cigar. I mean, I feel like that would be it would be pretty shitty of me to make a video that wasn't that, considering the name. But yeah, I was just thinking. I had like a quick thought that I was like, you know what? Let me talk about this really quick. I used to when my brother was younger and when we were younger, I guess, and you know what? We weren't that young. Let me just put a disclaimer in there. I just thought it was funny when I was 20 years old to do this, but he would take a shower like every day, which is, I think, so weird. Why would you take a shower every day? But just kidding. I take showers every day. But I always thought it was hysterical to open the door while he was showering and then just pop my head in the shower and be like, "What's going on, buddy?" And like while he's like butt ass naked. And yeah, he didn't think that was funny ever. So that's the whole story. And I just thought it was very funny to do that. And I did it every day. So I don't know what's funnier, me doing that every day or him never learning to lock the door when showering. So in the comment section below, put what you think is funnier. Also, something that I'm loving right now is getting like putting up those like things on my Instagram for like what's it called? The polls. I like, or like polls or like questions, putting up a question. And then like I'll get like a few regular questions, and then my buddy yesterday said, this is literally what he wrote. This is absolutely what he wrote, and I didn't realize it was him until I like fully read it, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's out of his fucking mind. But I'm literally going through like the questions that people are asking. I asked, what's the best cigar you ever smoked? You know, so I got a few really good answers and like some stuff that I really want to try out, except for this one. My buddy comments and he just, you know, sends it in, and I didn't read who it was from. I just read it first. And it said, after my best cigar was in prison after lights out, my cellmate offered me a cigar and it tasted like skin. And I said, wow, this person's really fucked up. And then I realized it's like one of my best friends that posted it. So shout out to that guy. But the point of what I was actually getting at was my favorite thing lately is, because I guess I have like a public account, so like anyone could check it out, like whether you're a bot or whatever you are. And I'm just getting ridiculous things like, so what's the best cigar you ever smoked? The answer, have you ever followed this account? I'm thinking about posting them and just being like, you're a fucking moron, but then I don't want them to get what they are trying to do, you know, like they want more followers, and maybe like by accident one of my followers will be like, oh, that sounds like a good account. So I'm really torn there. That's another thing to put in the comment section. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Why not? Like, it's not gonna hurt you. It doesn't cost you anything. Just subscribe to my channel. Like, give me some fucking, give me some love. By the way, the cigar of the day today is my Camacho right here. I'm doing it like with the forward facing camera, so like it's all gonna be backwards, but it's really good. Like, I really like this. You know, I tried the blue label one. I'm not sure if there's names for these, and I just don't know the name, and I'm just like saying blue, red. But the blue label one's awesome. Red, I think, just as awesome. It's like kind of a heavier cigar than I'm used to. Like, I normally smoke like the Romeo y Julieta, and you like how I like tried to act like Latin there, and like Romeo y Julieta, and like it sounds like amazing, and then you hear me talk the rest of the time, and you're like, wow, this guy sounds like he's from Long Island. But yeah, no, I really like this cigar. It's really, it's like smooth. It's I don't really know. I don't have like a mature palate, but I feel like I can get like a hint of pepper in there. Yeah, like something like that going on right at the end. And it's like it's kind of exciting, you know, starting to be able to like taste different flavors, like, you know, like I get like that oakiness or like wood flavor from the Romeo y Julieta. I did it again. And it's just really good. So this is my cigar of the day, the Camacho. I'm really liking it. I love the band. I think it's just so cool. You know, like everyone does that classic thing, and this is like a new school kind of like, yo, bam, here we are. And I love saving the bands. I had a follower yesterday say that he's like saves the bands, and he sometimes looks at them and like can remember the time that he smoked it with, who he smoked it with, and like I think that's such a cool thing about cigars. That's just a really cool thing, like being able to like reminisce on things and like get these reminders, and even just the smell of a cigar can remind you of like a time that you had with somebody, you know, like if somebody's passed or present or whatever, if some, you know, it just reminds you of that person, and it's fantastic, I think. And I hope that someday maybe I'll have kids or whatever, if there's any single ladies out there. This guy's single, but yeah, I really hope to be able to like share these moments with like my kids and stuff like that, and you know, get them smoking, which is, you know, it doesn't sound nice, but I hope that they would like something like this. Like I think this is a really cool way to just meditate. You know, it's like I think that guy Ron Perlman from Sons of Anarchy said it. Like there's like a quote, I've seen it on like a lot of pages for cigars and stuff, and it's like, some people meditate, I smoke cigars. And you know what? I've never found anything more true in my life. You know, like I went through a lot of mental problems like in my life, like a lot of mental, like I guess mental illness really. Like, you know, depression's been a big part of my life. And people say meditate, meditate, meditate. And I was like, I would try, and like my mind just goes elsewhere. Just like I got to be doing something. And I found out this is doing something. And it's paid dividends really. Like I've never felt so mentally healthy in my life. So it's just a good thing, and I'm gonna finish this cigar, and I'm gonna let you guys go. So I mean, subscribe to the videos if you like the video. If you don't like the video, fuck you. But yeah, so just you know what, even if you don't like the video, just subscribe. I just think that's the best way to do it. And then share it with your friends. Tell your friends to follow me, and if you got any funny content, anything funny you want me to talk about, just, you know, comment below.